Joe Biden just got shocked. The EV dream is turning into a nightmare. Both the public and automakers are slamming on the brakes when it comes to EVs. Buckle up because we've got some straight up insane news about the EV industry. The fairytale EV dream is turning into a full-on nightmare. Both the public and the automakers are slamming on the brakes when it comes to electric vehicles. In today's video, I'm spilling piping hot tea on how the EV hype train ran off the rails and why gas-powered whips are making an epic comeback. Just a short while ago, President Biden was dreaming of silent, eco-friendly streets filled with EVs zipping around. He wanted to transform our country into an EV utopia. But plot twist, the big shots like GM, Ford, and Tesla are freaking out because their fancy new EVs just aren't selling. This is a major wake-up call. Can you believe this? Ford has produced around 700,000 shiny new EVs that are just collecting dust at dealers right now. They rolled out the EV version of their best-selling F-150 pickup, the Lightning, hoping it would electrify buyers. But demand dried up real quickly. And what about GM and their highly anticipated electric pickups and SUVs? The Chevy Silverado EV, the GMC Hummer EV, the Cadillac Lyriq, these were supposed to be GM's golden EV ticket. But shockingly, they're barely moving off the lots. It's a bloodbath out there, folks. The EV market is sinking faster than the stock market during a recession. Now, Biden and his administration had lofty goals to transform America into an emissions-free EV utopia. By 2032, they want 2/3 of all new car sales to be EVs. No more gas guzzlers, only sweet silent EVs cruising around. But here's the reality check. We are nowhere near ready for that. The charging infrastructure, public demand, pricing, it's all still in the fledgling phases. Nearly 4,000 car dealers nationwide, from small rural ones to big city players, are begging Biden to tap the brakes on his aggressive EV push. These dealers are on the front lines, interacting with car buyers every day. And they know the cold hard truth, the average customer just isn't ready or willing to adopt EVs yet. So what happened? Where did this EV dream go off the rails? Well, it comes down to the hype evaporating and people realizing EVs aren't exactly what they've been cracked up to be. The soaring gas prices last year created some buzz around EVs. But once prices cooled, so did demand. Both Ford and GM have slammed on the brakes, halting EV production because no one's buying. Ford killed plans for new EV factories. GM is delaying its flagship EV models. Even the mighty Tesla tapped the brakes on their big new factory in Mexico. And Tesla just reported lower than expected Q4 deliveries, another sign of slowing demand. Across the industry, inventories of EVs are piling up. Automakers are offering big discounts to move metal. But still, EV sales are stagnant. Former President Trump has been vocal about his skepticism around EVs. In his view, they're impractical, expensive, and a bit of a threat to American automakers. Trump thinks forcing this transition too fast could backfire. And so far, he seems to be right. Here's the real deal, folks. EVs have 5 key flaws that politicians and automakers never told you about. First up is reliability. Studies have found that EVs have around 80% more mechanical and electrical problems than gas or hybrid cars. That's crazy high. Imagine buying a fancy new EV only to get hit with issues like battery degradation, motor failures, glitchy charging systems, and electrical gremlins. Not cool. The second fatal flaw is the outrageous repair bills EVs can rack up. Let's say you get a tiny scratch or dent on your EV's underbelly. Some seemingly small repairs could set you back $60,000. There are horror stories of EV owners getting heart-stopping $50,000 repair quotes just to replace worn-out batteries. At that point, you're better off scrapping it. Number 3, the limited charging infrastructure. EVs promise that you can plug them in at home and wake up to a full tank every day. But the reality is, even with home charging, EVs spend more time plugged in than actually on the road. And when you want to travel any real distance, public charging stations are still few and far between. To make matters worse, many chargers are out of order or so packed you'd think the charge was free. That leaves EV drivers stranded, frustrated, and second-guessing their purchase. The fourth flaw is the fire risk. There have been some terrifying cases of Teslas spontaneously combusting in parking garages. Why? It comes down to the volatile lithium-ion batteries. If they get too hot and experience defects or damage, thermal runaway can occur leading to fire or even explosions. Other EV brands have also faced battery-related fires. This is some scary stuff, especially when you have no engine noise to warn you of trouble. No one wants their quiet eco-car to turn into a flaming inferno. The fifth flaw: EVs tend to suffer from glitchy software and electronics. With advanced battery systems, large touchscreens, and over-the-air updates, EVs rely much more heavily on software than old-school mechanics. Brands like VW and GM have issued major recalls for software bugs that can cause anything from sudden shutdowns to disabled brake systems. That's downright dangerous. When you add it all up, EVs are looking more and more like a giant money-making scam. They seem cool and futuristic on the surface, but the reality is they are just not ready for mainstream adoption yet. Maybe one day, EVs will improve and truly be practical and affordable for the average driver. But right now, they come with too many headaches, too many compromises, and too many risks to force them onto car buyers. That's why both the public and the automakers themselves are slamming on the brakes. People are once again embracing tried and true gas-powered cars. Brands like Toyota and Honda are doubling down on hybrids as the ideal stopgap solution. Others point to hydrogen fuel cell vehicles as a better emission-free option than battery-powered EVs. And some companies are even exploring engines powered by ammonia as a fuel. The point is, there are still lots of options and innovations on the table. Rushing into EVs is risky. Forcing buyers into expensive EVs they don't want is wrong. And trying to transform our auto industry and infrastructure overnight to chase EV pipe dreams could backfire big time. So where do you stand on this EV debate? Are you excited about the electric future? Or should we tap the brakes and take a more gradual approach? What do you think of Biden's aggressive EV push? And would you buy an EV right now or stick to gas-powered cars? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you about the EV controversy and where things go from here. Smash that thumbs up button if you learned something new today. And click subscribe to join our community for more straight talk about the auto industry.